Yo, magandang gabi sa lahat.
Yo, hey, wait lang ah. There, I am here. Hello guys. Yun, hi Joe, good evening.
Yo, good
Any,
evening. Okay, so
uh,
there are a lot of things to talk this week. So since we haven't had our uh, unfold last week, because some of the time constraints that we had.
mm,
So we will have it now.
yep, I think it's good to have an introduction, our typical introduction. Hi guys, good evening everyone. Welcome to Unfold. Listen, discover, and learn. So this is Unfold where we discover, learn, and share about cryptocurrency and the market, give you insights, and unfolding new crypto stuff on what's happening inside within crypto space, as well as things that affect crypto. So you
Mm,
don't have to. So a lot of things to talk about. Tama si Joe. Ang dami nating pwedeng i-share today kasi medyo nag-skip tayo last week. And pretty
yeah,
exciting this week as well as next week, no? Siguro we can start with the dollar index na sinushow mo ngayon, Joe. So, musta? How's this going?
yeah. But before that, Pao, no, maybe we
Ayaw
can
pala.
acknowledge our partners. Yeah, the blockchain week, the Philippine Blockchain Week 2002 just finished last week. So yeah, it was very a wonderful, experience. Uh, kahit hindi tayo nakapunta doon, but still, no, the
Oo.
presence of our community is still there. Our members are attending the programs, the events,
Mm.
side events, something like that.
Sabi nga nila sa akin, Joe, jump pack daw sa blockchain week eh. Wala kasi ako sa Pinas. So, parang nafo-FOMO ako nung nakikita ko yung pictures eh.
Oo nga eh. Mas malaki pa daw siya sa ano eh, sa uh, Web3 Fest na nangyari
Mm.
before. When you were there, right? So,
Yeah,
sabi
so I
nila
can't uh,
sabi nila na mas ano daw, mas malaki daw yung space doon in terms
mm,
of mga booth.
okay. Kasi wala kas though may mga kilala ko like sila yung mga na-connect ko sa Philippine Web Fest na nagpo-post sa Facebook. But I guess it's something that we can see next year, no? So thank you Philippine Blockchain Week for having us as a partner, and hopefully we can still be there together next year. Yep.
Ayun. So, aside from that, we would also like to thank the BitGet as our official exchange partner. Ayan. So, thank you so much, BitGet, for the continuous support. Yes. I
Yun.
think no, wag na nating patatagalin pa kasi ang dami tayong pag-uusapan ngayon, right? Now, so
Yep.
I think it's a kind of, the sentiment that I have this week is a boring market, no? So parang the market is just playing within the range, no? So there is nothing big that had happened, but as what you have said, Pao, may mga major events tayo na parating. So this December.
Yep.
And of course, one of the major events that we have is the closing of the year. And it's very important, right? So magko-close na yung year. So a lot of, market that will also be closing. So yearly candle, monthly candles, something like that. And of course,
Mm-hmm.
since it's the end of the year, then it will also be somehow uh yeah the Fed, yeah, the decision of the Fed.
Yep.
So ano ba talaga yung decision ng Fed as regards to the market?
Mm.
Yun. So first,
Usually pag
yeah, yeah.
di ba? Usually, di ba, pag December, it's the time of giving, dami atang gastos. So, what do you think what's gonna happen sa December, Joe? Kung ako sa'yo. Ay, kung tanungin
Yun.
kita.
Kung tanungin mo ako, of course it's Christmas, it's merry. So dapat masaya ang lahat. Yeah. So dapat makikipag-join din yung ano sa atin, yung Fed, no? Of course, no? Si Daddy Powell.
Ah,
Yun.
Daddy
So,
Powell, okay.
yan,
Uh,
pag-usapan natin yung dollar index. Kasi I think this is one of the most talked just recently because of its somehow a changing uh, market structure. Let's say market structure. So, kung makikita nyo dito guys, no, I have put the daily moving average 200, which is somehow one of the strong dynamic resistance and support dito sa chart na to. No? So I'm using the daily chart so that we can somehow see the overall scenario or market structure of the dollar. No, so kung makikita nyo, bumulusok yung price dun sa daily moving average, which is somehow yung dominance ng sentiment is bearish talaga no, on the DXY. It's because of this. No? So a lot of important support that have been broken. No? So ayun. And but isa sa mga nakita ko dito Pao is actually yung
Mm-hmm.
bullish divergence kasi. And I think this is something to say about on the events that are coming.
Yes, there's something that has to do with the events. One thing for sure is that tomorrow will actually be the announcement of the PPI. So I'll just share. Um, trying to find it lang. Where did it go? Where did it go?
Yeah. Pag sabihin nating PPI, guys, now it actually stands for producer price index. Yes, and it's one
Ayun.
of the most important tool and indicator for the upcoming CPI. Yun.
Yes. So just to give you a glimpse, we would like to thank also si Litis, no? Litis is a team that provides information in terms of macro, not only in Bitcoin, but also in the stock market as a whole. So update dun sa PPI is that Jay Powell, FOMC chair, is saying that yung rate hikes could slow down. Because this year, sabi niya, di ba, Joe, is ito ata yung year na pinakamataas yung rate hikes. Always at 75 BPS, ganyan. But they may
Yeah.
slow down by December. So we can't really guarantee. So PPI is not as heavy as CPI, no? Because CPI will happen next week. Pero if PPI tomorrow is below forecast, so kita to, below forecast of 7.2%, market could give a forecast or like hint us that December could be green. Yan.
Yun.
So that's only one thing that could lead, no? We still have to check on CPI and FOMC meeting. Pero I want to show you this. Ito yung lagi natin tinitingnan, Joe, eh.
Yeah.
By Feb 14, no, yung Fed meeting, ang forecast nila is 50 BPS. So 80%. Yun. I think yung mga traditional finance vets, yung mga CEO, yung mga hawak ng mga funds, they're actually buying 10-year treasury yields at 3.53% now, like si Gary Black. So sabi niya, Powell is giving up all the pivot from his 1129 Brookings speech. What's he saying here is that Powell is not yet pivoting towards, or is not having a Fed pivot yet. Parang sinuslow down lang niya yung rates. But treasury yields is at the bottom, oversold territory. Kaya baka, I think, looking at it, bullish. May pagka-return of the bull sentiment ang December. As well as, dahil dun. So, good dates for next week, December 13 is core CPI. And then 14 is the meeting with Jerome Powell and his Fed buddies, FOMC.
Yun. So ang mas nakaano dito pa is magkasunod talaga yun, no? Yung core CPI at saka yung FOMC meeting. Kasi before no, I mean like it takes like days before mangyari yung FOMC to decide the hike rates. Pero ngayon, nako, magkasunod yung dalawang ano no. So ayun no. So
Volatile nga, Joe, eh.
yeah,
Hindi
I
ako
think
hindi ako
it
magte-trade
will
dito.
I think it will gonna be a volatile market this coming week, no. So ayun,
Yep.
I think it has an effect on the dollar index, no. So like for example, if we can say na the market would be bullish, it's because of the data effect. Then the reaction of the dollar would create lower dose, and that would bring the other risk asset into a pump. Yun. So
Mm-hmm.
but as what you have said, Pao, no, we are gonna somehow not that bullish. No, somehow maybe the market would continue to give sideways until the first quarter of the the next year. So there's a high probability na yung dollar index is aakyat siya ulit. But my bias is it won't create another higher high. So
Mm.
maybe Pao, this is a kind of distribution sa dollar index before a reversal. And
Yeah, I think so too. I'm feeling ko din, given that yung sentiment mo ni Enzo is like we can create a higher low in the coming weeks or so. Kasi based on your chart, I'm also seeing like heavy resistance there dun sa 110, no? Tama ka dun. And I think
yeah,
that flows well with the sentiment of the Fed, which is that they're slowing down hikes. There's still going to be hikes, hence like market scare, market fud, but not as strong as before, which were the 75 rate hikes. So pag 50, 25, I think that would be good. Baka parang nga accumulation phase eh.
yeah. So yun, maybe no next year would somehow be a slow uptrend in a sideways manner. So maybe there is, I mean, the parabolic run is limited. Maybe walang medyong parabolic because I think the market would somehow settle. So yan, ipapakita
Mm,
namin yun mamaya kung ano nung mangyayari sa market psychology cycle after we are going to proceed with the Bitcoin uh,
yeah.
technical analysis. So yeah, I think we are done with the DXY. No, I think everything is clear, pa, right?
Yeah,
So
it's clear. Mm-hmm.
tomorrow, guys, don't forget it's somehow a volatile market. I expect a volatile market tomorrow because yun release ng PPI data. So
Yeah.
PPI
Ah,
data is an indicator that would somehow that would help identify the upcoming CPI data also.
yeah. So in TLDR, right? Pag below 7.2% yung announcement ng PPI tomorrow, it gives this bullish sentiment toward in the market. Anything higher than 7.2%, medyo it's something that we should stay cautious of. Yeah.
Yun. Ayun.
Yun.
So, yeah, let's proceed to Bitcoin. So, ang hinihintay ng lahat. Yun. Kita mo yung ano ba, yung chart. I mean yung chart, yeah.
Yep. O bakit pababa? Pababa
Yan.
na naman
Kasi
eh.
this is monthly eh, no. So, we
Oo.
are in the higher time frame. So, meron na ako nakita dito no which somehow I just discovered recently this day. Today ko lang to na discover actually. I have enabled the tawag dito, yung EMA, no, which is somehow an indicator
Mm.
that has a quick response to the price movement. So, ngayon ko lang
Mm.
actually ito na-discover no, na yung price movement ng Bitcoin is actually holding in the 200 exponential moving average, which is
Mm-hmm.
somehow it's a confluence here, no? So kung mabasag to, of course, no, I would expect na hindi siya naman talaga babagsak ng malaki. But this key level is very strong. Yun, kasi meron tayong previous dito eh, previous years na meron tayong mga key support dito. So, since this is monthly, no, and December, no, we are looking at the December close, this coming December. So, I would expect, no, hopefully that the price aakyat siya above ng yellow line dito. So that the bulls can reclaim whatever significant, key levels that have been lost. So,
Mm-hmm.
we need to close the monthly above 17,500. So, can you pump the
Mm.
market now?
I should ask you. Dapat ikaw, eh, Will K. Please pump
Ayun.
the market, sir.
Ayun. So, yeah, that's actually the monthly. So, pero kung lalagyan natin na tawag dito, let's try to put Fibonacci from the COVID crash. So, yan. So, kung makikita nyo, it's confluence. Nasa 50% retracement
Mm.
monthly, 'di ba? So 50% 'yun, ano siya. Tapos plus the 200 moving average. So this is a quiet somehow uh malakas na strong key
Mm.
level of the price. That is monthly ha. So
I
when we say
see.
monthly, it is more reliable. because it's in the higher time frame. Yan.
Yeah, it's more reliable pero matagal kasi mag-develop to kasi it's a monthly. We have to wait per
Yeah.
month, di ba? So,
Yeah, I would agree on
medyo
you.
matagal yung
So,
realization nito.
sanay
Okay.
naman ako sa matagal pa eh. May
So,
hugot.
parang may
Sige.
hugot ka talaga dyan ngayon, eh, no? Titignan ko actually yung mga monthly candles mo. And it kind of looks like what we term as the psychology of the market, where market
Ayun.
tends to move in cycles up or down, but long term, maybe it's still bullish in a sense, no? I want to show you this chart. So if you can see the chart here, it's called Psychology of a Market Cycle, which I showed in the last time. So this is like a Wall Street cheat sheet. So sharing here, where are we now? Where are we now? Kasi market tends to move in cycles up, down, and we just have to view the market in a macro perspective to see where it's really going. It's funny kasi may nakita akong pattern dito and how the narratives form for 2022 eh. Remember, 2021, di ba, Joe? Sobrang
Yeah.
bullish. So, pakyat ng pakyat. We reached actually euphoria noong November eh. 60K yung Bitcoin. Tapos biglang nag-drop higher low, and we were at the complacency stage. Sabi niya, cool off lang, we'll still move, di ba? And yung sentiment ng market that time was very bullish pa rin, very positive, na parang we'll reach 100K Bitcoin. Tapos,
Yeah.
remember,
Those I can really expect I mean I can really recall those expectations. Yeah, mag 100K pa yung Bitcoin.
oo nga eh. Yun yung parang sentiment. Tapos may mga lumalabas na music video about Ethereum, ganyan. Yung mga rappers na nag-rap, ganyan, na kaguluhan. So I think that was a sign to just exit the market because it was too noisy in terms of being bullish. Three, yung next na sumunod narrative, remember yung Luna crash.
Yeah.
Yeah, so nung nag-Luna crash, actually, nag-dump din yung market, no? I think that was anxiety where parang
Mm.
why am I losing money? Why am I getting margin calls in the Terra ecosystem? Why is my deposit in Anchor gone to zero? Ganun. So there was anxiety in the market that it feels like the crypto market is crashing. And then the other event that happened was actually yung 3AC implosion. 3AC was a venture capital firm in crypto and one of the biggest, and they got liquidated because they were over leveraged with their position. So they were borrowing money from everyone and they weren't able to pay. Tapos nag-bankrupt sila. So sa denial, nagkaroon yun sa denial. People were expecting na, oh hindi, babalik ang 3AC, babayaran naman nila yung mga companies and ganun. And then lately, we had that panic in actually centralized exchanges, di ba? With FTX.
Yeah.
I think we were able to share that, Joe, dun sa Discord natin, no? We saw that coming dun sa tapos nag-report tayo sa Discord.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so
You know what, Pao? Yeah, sige, yeah, continue.
tapos nangyari nga yung FTX, biglang wala, as in implosion din, death spiral FTX that had so much money in crypto turned into, capitulation. So people were
Yeah.
saying na, oh, wala na FTX, all my money is gone, I'm getting out of here, alis na sa Bitcoin, everyone's cashing out. You could see yung chart ng stable coins, di ba? Bumagsak din after FTX.
Yeah.
So people were just leaving the space.
Actually nga ay naalala ko yung sa panic stage, Pao, na nangyari
Yeah.
yung FTX contagion kasi parang 'di ba it's a kind of a panic situation kasi when I see people cashing out from their centralized exchanges because
Yeah.
centralized exchanges chaos, tapos yung tawag dito yung nagkakaroon ng virus, yung hacking, to a lot of panic,
Yeah.
no? So parang it
Yeah.
really reflects the psychology of the market.
Yeah, parang it makes sense. Parang this is like a cheat sheet for like the olden years, but it's still working. So parang it makes a correlation here kung ano nangyari for this year. So for me, what's happening now? So I think there's anger in the market, like what happened kay Grayscale, BCG, yung mga bumili ng Bitcoin Trust na
Yeah.
it's at a discount and they're losing money there. And people are saying, actually, may naririnig din ako sa mga tao dito in the space that bakit hindi umakyat yung cryptocurrency market and they are like leaving. So parang ang daming hack naman sa crypto, ayoko na. So ganun yung dating sa sa sentiment ngayon.
Yeah, exactly. That's what we have
Mm.
experienced now. Kasi parang, yeah, we are in the anger stage. And most likely, this is somehow the reaction of the people. Now, and the result, no, people would leave the market. And
Mm.
yeah, somehow in the later part, meron namang mga regrets na mangyayari. Kasi why did I
Mm.
leave the market? I leave the market. So yun, magkakaroon ng
Yun.
depression. For those who are still
Yeah.
holding, 90%
Yun.
down.
Kaya niyo yan. So I think right now, nasa accumulation phase tayo. So it's gonna take a while. I think this is just like 2019 where market was really boring. It was just really sideways. So hawak lang. So I think we're gonna see something soon. For me, I mentioned this last time. I am accumulating here. Not to the point na accumulate na bili, 100% in, but going into the market, back into the market weekly or every 3 days. Ganun. That's how I cost average starting now. So kung
Yun.
bumagsak ng 11K, okay lang. I'll just buy again.
Yun. Kaya pala nag-pump yung Ethereum yung isang araw. Ikaw pala yung bumili eh.
Hindi, ikaw din
Ayun.
eh. So, ayun.
Ayun.
Speaking of ETH though, how's ETH going? Ano yung chart ng ETH ngayon?
Ayun. So, good question pa kasi may ipapakita tayong, percentage of return data ng Ethereum. Kasi I have seen pa that Ethereum is really performing well after the merge event. Last August ba yun? Tama ba? If I'm not mistaken.
Oo, around the time.
Yun. Yeah, last August. So, yeah, this is actually a data coming from Crypto Compare. No? So I got this from Crypto Compare website. So I was amazed when I see this. No, kita niyo yung green guys. This is the Ethereum. No, so this is a comparative of the different big assets. No, so gold, yung gray, yung sky blue, which is the S&P 500, the black is the Nasdaq, and the red is the BTC. So, yung nangyari kasi dito is that yung Bitcoin, no, simulan natin sa Bitcoin. Bitcoin hit a new low this year, no? So, nagkaroon siya ng low last June during the Luna tawag dito, Luna issue, no? Yun. So, then
Mhm.
this half of the year, no, ngayong October lang, we can see that Ethereum is outperforming Bitcoin. So pag sabihin natin kasing outperforming pa, meaning
Ah,
uh, that means ano para sa iyo pa pag outperform yung isang
pag
asset.
nag-outperform ang isang asset against one asset, it means that the price of that asset is higher or over time.
Yun.
So example like ETH BTC and ETH is outperforming BTC. So ibig sabihin ETH is in terms of market cap, mataas pa rin siya while Bitcoin could be lower, ganun. So it's still holding its market cap value or it's still holding its valuation in the market against that other asset.
Ayun. So that means no Ethereum actually maintained a relatively resilient performance against the Bitcoin starting this half of the year, no? So ngayong October, no? So kung makikita nyo, guys, I'll be sharing to you the chart of the Ethereum USD versus USD. So wait lang. Can you see it? Can you see
Yep.
on it?
Yep, kita.
Ayun. So this is the chart of the Ethereum. Yan, versus USD. So kung makikita nyo guys, ilagay natin sa weekly, no, so that we can see the whole perspective of the market structure. Yun. So kung makikita nyo, um, dito nag-create ng low si Ethereum last June 2022. So, di ba, Pao, grabe yung mga altcoins, no? Drawdown ng
Mhm.
altcoins during the FTX contagion. So, if you have noticed, walang ginalaw si Ethereum dun sa baba. No, hindi man siya bumaba hanggang what price is this? Hanggang 1,000 area. So it actually
Mm.
currently holds at its 1,082. area, which is somehow a confluence to the data that I have shown to you lately. I mean,
Uh-huh.
uh, a while ago. Yun.
Okay.
So, yeah, it holds. It creates higher high. Yan.
Pero
So,
looking at it, may ano pa rin, no? Descending triangle. So, I think pag na-break ng ETH yan, masaya tayong dalawa eh.
of course, no? Kasi we are, long-term holder of Ethereum and we are a believer of Ethereum. Yan.
Yeah.
So, I would believe that if Ethereum would somehow drop, then it would hindi siya na talagang malaki talaga yung drop niya. No, maybe because as what we have said, guys, no, the changes of its fundamental ano. But before you're going to show us Pao with the Ultra Money update, let me present to you first the ETH BTC pair. And pakita
Yeah.
natin yung
Oh,
ETH BTC.
yeah. Because in a bit, I'll show you ultrasound money again. Yung favorite chart na tinitignan natin for ETH.
Yeah.
So, like, ETH BTC, no? If you were to choose without showing the chart yet, ETH or BTC?
ETH.
Okay, na-convert ko na
hindi
si Joe, guys.
hindi ako bias ha, pero yeah, my first altcoin actually is Ethereum. Yeah, way
Mm,
back before. So I'm really a fan of Ethereum. Kasi,
okay, guys.
you know,
Convert.
wala na.
Convert na si Joe. ETH Maxi. Hindi, joke lang.
Ayan. So dito pa, no, let's go to the weekly time frame of the Ethereum BTC. So ano ba talaga, guys, yung ibig sabihin pag tatawagin natin siyang pair? For example, Ethereum versus Bitcoin. So actually, when we are going to check this chart, it's actually indicates the performance of a particular asset to the other asset. So if nakita nyo, if you can see here, the if BTC pair is actually creating a, you know, tawag dito, ranging market sa
Okay.
taas, 'di ba? So hindi siya bumaba hanggang dito, 'di ba, yung pag-drawdown ng Bitcoin. So hindi siya sumunod. This only tells us that Ethereum is outperforming Bitcoin in this bear market. Can you imagine in that? No. So I'm not actually
Mm.
expecting this one, but maybe because of the fundamental changes ng Ethereum. Yan. So yeah,
Oh,
Paul,
nice.
speaking of the fundamental of
Mm-hmm.
Ethereum.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now. I just want to share the fundamentals of Ethereum kung bakit na-convert na si Joe into a ETH Maxi rather than Bitcoin Maxi. So this is the chart that we love, which is ultrasound money, to see how is the supply of ETH going on right now. So remember on the merge that happened September 15 is, as binanggit ni Joe kanina, ETH merged from proof of work to proof of stake, which limit or like decrease the inflation of ETH in the circulating supply. Addition to that is EAP 1559, which burns ETH per transaction, per smart contract execution. There's a percentage of ETH there that is burnt. So that also lessens the supply um, in the market. So ultrasound showing nung November, we're actually deflating. ETH is deflating in terms of supply. Ibig sabihin, bumabagsak yung ETH supply, which makes it bullish. But now we're going up again. Kasi it has to do with maybe the transactions that's not really as strong right now. So if I go down, ito yung mga burn leaderboard, no? Most of the people are still using Uniswap and OpenSea. So, yun yung nababurn nila in one day, 124 ETH. And total here in one time frame is 1,641. But it's still increasing in supply. So it's not bad. It's just 2,500 compared to kung hindi tayo lumipat at proof of work pa rin tayo. We would have added at least 1 million ETH in the market. So
Ayun,
looking at the
malaki
chart,
talaga
Joe,
siya.
no? Yeah, kaya I mean, yung sa chart mo ng ETH, hindi siya masyadong bumagsak compared to Bitcoin because the ETH supply hasn't increased that much. So, minsan nababurn pa nga eh.
Ayun. So, ano na lang ang nangyari, 'di ba, if we don't have the merge. So, maybe we can thank to the Ethereum update because kung hindi
Oo.
nangyari 'yon, maybe Ethereum is now in the sea level bed.
No,
Right.
nasa ano siguro, ETH would be at, I don't know, triple digit. Wag naman sana. I mean,
Yeah.
let's go ETH. Yeah, continue the burn, guys. Yun. Ultrasound money. ETH ultrasound money.
Yun. So yeah, the main actually the main fundamental changes of Ethereum is one is the staking, proof of stake. And is
Yup.
speaking of staking, Pao, we have
Yun nga.
actually altcoins that having now its staking event, right?
Yeah, which is one of the big events for this year is that people are waiting for this for a long time, which is the Chainlink staking. So Chainlink staking version 0.1 is live. So actually nag-stake ako dito kasi December 6 is where people who were whitelisted can stake earlier and get that part of the pool. Kasi yung staking ngayon, the community pool is only 22.5 million link lang. So if they reach that cap, no one can longer join in into the pool and stake unless may umalis. So antayan na to. So if you are one of the early or like if one of the whitelisted people sa Chainlink staking, you could stake up to 7,000 link yung December 6 up to now. And then tomorrow, actually should be December 8 or tomorrow ng 1 a.m. is where everyone can join in already in the pool until they reach 22.5 million link. So, ano to? Once you stake link, you get 4.75% annual percentage yield for your stake. And it's gonna be rewarded or incentivized by link tokens. So if you stake link, you earn link for now. Okay, so by ganun, what's the chain link staking all about? So chain link staking is for securing the infrastructure itself. No. So first, what is Chainlink? Chainlink is actually a protocol that is an oracle and provides data feeds off chain towards blockchain. Isipin mo, if we don't have oracles, blockchain will only have the data on chain. So you can't really have price feeds from, example, data feeds from Binance, from different central exchanges towards to blockchain, like applications that need data, like decentralized exchanges like UIDX, or maybe Uniswap that needs data price feeds. So what Chainlink does, they bridge data price feeds from off-chain applications towards the blockchain so it can be used. One of the prominent examples would be synthetic tokens. So if you heard of synthetics, that's where you can trade like Apple stock, Microsoft stock. It's because they get database price feeds through an oracle, as well as like also on chain to on chain data price feeds. That's what Oracle does. They provide data price feeds across different protocols. So Chainlink staking, if you stake Link token here, you are actually contributing to the security of the network because you are making sure that the node operators who are providing data price feeding Chainlink are providing true information. So you could actually police them in a sense, no? Because you're
Ayun.
providing your stake or money to Chainlink to the
So
op
kumbaga, Pao,
yun.
putting those
Mm-mm.
bad actors out in the market. So maybe yan yung
Oo.
pinaka ano talaga. Chainlink
Yep.
as regards
Yep.
to staking.
So I'll give you a quick read on this. So staking is a key mechanism that aims to bring a new layer of crypto economic security to Chainlink, where crypto rewards and penalties are applied to help further incentivize networks proper operation. So the operation of Chainlink is to provide data price feeds. So the mission of Chainlink staking is to give ecosystem participants who want to stake, including the node operators and community members, the ability to increase security guarantees and user assurances of Oracle services. So for now, the current stake that's happening right now is just version 0.1. It's only the data price feed for ETH USD. Yun pa lang. So the other data feeds, wala pa. So you're earning fees from using the ETH USD feed of Chainlink for now. So it's not that big yet. It's gonna grow further in the future. Showing on chain, actually, there are already 950 address na nag-full stake ng 7,000 link. So madami na rin nagsumali for the chain link staking. And for that. The only problem here is if you stake, you earn link tokens. So if you're a staker and you earn link tokens, usually what you do to mitigate your risk of staking, you sell your link. Diba? Para lang ma-mitigate mo yung ka-stake mo, you could at least your reward can be already cashed out. Yan.
Ayun.
So, ano ba nangyari dun sa chart? I think it goes well with the chart, no, na hindi talaga masyado nag-pop ang link.
Yeah, kasi parang ano eh, when we check the chart now, can you see the chart?
Yeah.
Ayan, yun. So, let's go to the link. But link ETH. Yeah. So actually, looking at the ETH pair of the link, it's actually making a higher high. So this just means also that yung link is nag-outperform siya over Ethereum. Pero kasi yung pinakaunang tiningnan ko kasi is yung link USD. Yan. So still there is no major movement since the December 6 staking. Yun. So maybe when this ranging market broke out, so maybe that's the time na magde-decide yung link, no, price action if tataas siya. Yun. But the good thing here, Pao, is hindi siya bumaba. No, it's still holding its major global support since let's say 2020 and 2019. Yan. So yun yung maganda dito.
So, and parang pag nakikita no, a markdown accumulation could be something to take note of in terms, parang ang baba kasi ng risk mo kung bumili ka na ngayon eh. Your risk to reward is good because, kunwari, if it goes down 4.5 and then you just sell, but if it goes up to like 17, 24, or 30, it could be something that's good to hold. Like a good risk reward investment in a sense, no?
Yeah, because I believe also in the fundamentals of Link Pao eh. Kasi Link is the only one existing, a good oracle that is currently available in the market. Tama ba, right?
Madami namang oracle sa space like API3, there's also GRT, the graph. So there's also that.
Yeah, the graph.
But Oracle Chainlink is one of the biggest. So it's one of the most trusted oracles in the space. And they also have you mentioned most, the cross-chain intercommunication protocol, which is CCIP.
Yeah, CCIP.
Yun.
And somehow comparing to the other oracles, Link as I have known, has the biggest community among the other oracles. So malaki yung community ng Chainlink actually, no. So maraming whales. And so if we are gonna compare it also with the BTC pair, so it's actually outperforming Link BTC.
Yun. So Link is outperforming Bitcoin, no?
Yeah. So this is actually the main reason why Link still in accumulation or ranging market in the USD pair. No, it's because somehow hindi siya sumasama sa pagbaba ni Bitcoin compared to the market of the Bitcoin. Yun. So hopefully it will have just a retest maybe dito. So it would have invalidation pag bumagsak siya dito sa loob ulit ng na pattern na to. Yun.
Descending wedge.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
How about the APE?
Nice.
I have also heard the APE having its
yung
staking.
APE token. Actually, lately lang yun. I think that was December 5 where you could have actually they already launched the staking on I think December 5, and then the rewards will start on December 12 on one day. So what's this? If you know Bored Ape Yacht Club, I think everybody knows Bored Ape Yacht Club. It's the blue chip NFT. It's one of the biggest compared to CryptoPunks. I think Bored Ape Yacht Club is number one in the NFT space in terms of trading volume and also like accumulated volume over the past time. So they have the APE token that can be staked in ApeStake.io. If you stake your APE tokens, you could actually earn very high annual percentage returns. I was looking at the Dune dashboard. So on the Dune dashboard, it's mentioning that you are having siguro pag APE pool is like 1,235% annual percentage. return. So here, there are 4 pools that are open in ApeStake.io. So if you have 8 tokens, pwede kang mag-stake sa 4 na pools na to. One is ApeCoin pool, second is Bored Ape pool, third is Mutant Ape, and then fourth is Bored Ape Kennel Club. So ito yung aso ng Bored Ape. So with that, kunwari Bored Ape holder ka, you can stake at least to 10,094 8 tokens and then earn that yield. So how do they incentivize you or like reward you once you stake? You actually get 8 tokens then. Stake 8, earn 8 token. Doon.
So kumbaga pa, it's the same with Link. Pero ano yung common, yung common difference nila?
Okay, for the difference, so Chainlink provides ensures that security in their protocol in terms of data price really well. It kind of polices like the node operators to provide true data price information across the protocol. For me, I'm having a hard time distinguishing why is it important to stake ape. Kasi parang ang nakikita ko lang dito is that you stake ape and it locks your ape dun sa protocol. You can't use it yet, you can't really trade it. It gives that feeling that the circulating supply is mababa. There's very low liquidity in the space. Hence, like there could be like buying pressure. I think that's how the narratives is coming in right now for staking. But in terms of the utility, it's pretty much just stake ape, earn ape. I mean, there isn't really much going on sa Bored Ape Yacht Club ngayon other than other side. Yung game nila ng other side, and then you can buy the other NFTs as well. But they did mention, no, I was able to read this today na parang gumagawa ang Yuga Labs. I think it's with Animoca as well. I can't confirm that yet, that they are creating a game where you could use 8 tokens to purchase in-game assets. So if you are bullish 8 token in Bored Ape Yacht Club and you want to leverage your position more or increase your position on 8 tokens, you could just stake your 8 here and earn very good APR right now. Mataas yung APR kasi wala masyadong nagsistake pa. So pwede nyong habulin yung high APR ngayon habang mataas pa.
Habol ba tayo, Pao?
Bili ba tayo? I'm looking at CoinGecko eh. Para sa akin kasi ang laki kasi ng valuation in terms of market cap for ApeCoin. Ape is at the market cap 1.4 B. So
without doing
is it
nothing,
really
right?
wala masyado talaga. So does it justify the value na ang market cap ng ApeCoin at 1.4 B is worth it? Think not yet. I think it's not worth 1.4 B because I don't see the value, and except for Bored Ape Yacht Club. No? Bored Ape Yacht Club is a status quo. If you have a Bored Ape, big time, you're rich, you're like a celebrity and stuff. But in terms of the ApeCoin itself, I can't see much value into it. But just forward looking, I guess, siguro, why not? If you are like a believer of the ape community, which like the ape community is strong ape, you can stake ape at 1,025% and expect your rewards on December 12th. Yan.
Oh, yun.
Yeah. So another thing is that gusto ko lang share, no? Kunwari, sa audience natin na may Bored Ape Yacht Club, if you are selling your Bored Ape and you want to stake your ape token, kung meron ka, huwag mo muna ibenta yung Bored Ape mo or don't move your Bored Ape. Kasi kung nag-stake ka, tapos ginalaw mo yung Bored Ape mo, yung NFT mo, minove mo sa other wallet, yung ape tokens mo na naka-stake, gone. Okay, burn, zero.
Sayang.
Okay.
So
sayang
maybe,
yun.
what I'm thinking is that yung purpose maybe is somehow blind purpose to shock the price later on, maybe, right?
Yeah, parang ano lang yeah, bullish pressure lang in terms of low liquidity sa market and something like that. So ang pwedeng gawin dito is kung i-move mo man yung Bored Ape mo, unstake mo muna yung ape tokens mo para hindi lang mawala. Ganun.
Ayun.
Yun. Kasi mag-zero out yan. Yun. Can't say I'm not a fan of ape tokens, but I'm considered to be someone who is wrong sa market. No? So tingnan nyo lang mabuti. So follow this. It was shared as well by Kobe in terms of the Substack and also like dun sa docs. So docs actually ng ApeStake.io, they actually tell you that you have to take out. Yeah. So you have to uncommit your board API club prior to sell before you stake because you will lose your stake token. So it's all here, apestake.io. Make sure to check out the information before you stake tokens.
Ayun.
Yun.
So I think we still have the time. No? So maybe we can discuss somehow important thing about the decentralized exchanges that
Ay, oo.
somehow yeah.
Pero before that, meron kasi tayong free or like meron tayong giveaway from Rekt Capital. So
Yun.
Rekt Capital, add ko lang no, Joe, is one of the traders, global market trader, macro technical analysts that share very good insights in the space. So we're going to choose three people na nanood ngayon. Just comment your name there, and then si Joe bahala randomly to choose which one. I'll just show you what the newsletter looks like. So it's free for 1 month, and he actually shares very good insights on charting, like where is Bitcoin now, where kunwari mga other tokens like OMG Network, yan. So he'll teach you his insights for different tokens and how they chart it, how he charts it, and what he's looking at right now. So if you're interested to read this, it's for free. We'll choose three people after the show, and then take a look at it. Yeah, you have nothing to lose here, and it's very good insights. If you are a trader, this is good for you. I think Joe,
Yeah.
ikaw Joe, meron ka eh. Meron ka dito,
Yeah.
di ba?
I have
Oh.
also.
Musta?
Yeah,
Ano
it's also
yung
it's
feedback
also a
mo?
gift. This is all gift. Thank you for the sponsor. So actually,
No.
no, I what I like Reket Capital is the macro analysis now because it really gives weight to when you use I mean when you use his analysis as somehow reference when you go into the smaller time frames. So yun yung
Mm.
parang na-observe ko sa kanya. And also I like the way how he um play with those counting of days, no, the historical, going back to the
No.
historical. Yun.
Cool. Ayun. So yeah, ang dami ko din natutunan sa kay Rekt Capital, which is like movement of investment towards from Bitcoin to large, mid, small caps. The rotation. So you'll learn that from the newsletter. It's free. Just comment your name with pick three people, and you'll get valuable information there as well. So ayun. I think from there we mostly covered and we're about to finish stuff, but I want to show you that DEX volume after FTX implosion or debt spiral, DEX, decentralized exchanges are picking up. So they're actually twice as big now. No November, they closed November at one of the highest volume for the year. No, May was the first, Jan was the second, but like November, despite it being a very bad bear market, DEX volume is picking up again. So, kita mo yan, no? Uniswap, PancakeSwap, yun, no? Ang daming mataas ng volume. So, I guess it's time to really understand how to use decentralized exchanges. One of which that I want to share, Joe, is what I'm bullish on talaga, is Arbitrum. Kita mo yung Arbitrum chart na to.
Yeah, yeah.
Yun.
Arbitrum
So,
is
ano,
one ano pa siya, no, upcoming yung token ng Arbitrum. It's not still released
yeah,
until
yep. So that's one of the shinare natin sa Discord, Airdrop Alpha, which is the RB
ayun.
token, which will be coming soon. So ang thing there is you have to join Odyssey and you try the Arbitrum applications like GMX. So tingnan mo, November, it's spiking. Okay? In
Mm.
terms also of monthly users, GMX or no, Arbitrum is one of the biggest in terms of layer 2 protocols, no.
Yeah, yeah.
Monthly active users, additional users, also revenue. Meron yung isang time, I think last month na yung transaction fees were actually or like transaction volume was bigger than E sa Arbitrum.
Yun. Pero ito yung
Yun.
pinaka ano eh. I have seen the rank of all the layer 2 thing. So pangalawa yung optimism I think. So andun din
Yeah, so
yung DYDX I think. Yun.
yeah. So in terms of TVL, so TVL lang to, no? Total volume lock, the total volume in the protocol. So Ethereum pala is number 1. Binance Smart Chain, Tron, Polygon. But yung top 4 na to, these are all layer 1s.
Yeah.
Arbitrum as a layer 2 is number 5. And ang laki ng TVL niya, 1B. So it
But
actually competed against Avalanche, no? Mas mataas na siya sa Avalanche.
it's the front runner from the layer 2. Kung
Oh,
isama mo siya lahat.
yeah. Tingnan mo yung yung comparison, no? Arbitrum is 1.04 billion TVL. Optimism is at 556 mil. So kalahati
Yeah.
sa layer 2 space, no? So what am I getting at here? When for me as an investor and I want to invest and get that maximum expected value or find that where I can get that maximum investment is I tend to follow the money. Where is the money going? So for me, just looking at that, Ethereum is still a good place, but Arbitrum is still growing. Bago pa lang talaga to eh. So if I can see that Arbitrum is growing in terms of TVL and monthly active users, I think it's time for me to explore Arbitrum. Diba? So what are the projects? Actually, this is some investment that I'm looking at. And actually, I have built some here. So this is not financial advice. This is like something I have invested on already. So feel free to look around. So I always encourage you guys to check what's happening, what the protocol does. But I'll give you like my insights on this and deeper insights sa Discord. Sorry, wala pa kaming live sa Discord. Medyo na busy lang, but I'll try my best next week na mag-deep dive further. Okay. May GMX ka na ba, Joe? Di ba ito yung dati na pang pinag-uusapan natin before?
Yeah. I have small GemX holdings. Kasi parang
Ayun.
andito na pa sa Binance. Yeah, I think it's on the Binance na, yung GMX. Nasa Binance na siya eh.
Nice. So actually, pwede mo na lang i-stake yung GMX mo, Joe, dito sa Earn dashboard. Kasi if you have GMX and you stake GMX, you are going to get 30% of the fees generated per week. So what was the fees generated nung December 7? It's 243,000 that is shared across all GMX staters. So if you just take, not do anything, walang ginagawa yung GMX mo sa Binance or like other exchanges, why not just put it here and then earn from the fees? Ba?
Yun.
Another thing, aside from GMX, is also GLP. GLP is a representation of the index, a basket of assets for GMX. If you buy GLP, you are earning 70%. So GMX, nag-stake ka 30%, you buy GLP, 70% of the fees doon pupunta sa'yo. Okay? So if you buy both.
So mag-start ka ng staking ngayon with this one. So by next year, of course, expect na yun. But these are not financial advice, guys.
So GMX is still fluctuating, no? May chart ka ba dyan ng GMX, Joe? Moving pa rin, very volatile pa rin ng GMX eh. But GLP is also volatile. Ganun. But if you're long term, sige, pag okay ka na, sabihan mo ako. So ito, if you're not doing anything with your money, edi stake mo na lang. So that's one, GMX and Arbitrum. I think I also mentioned this before already. So I'm just earning passive income here. It's every Wednesday. You can just check it every Wednesday. Ayun, okay ka na, Joe?
Yeah, I'm ready na. Actually, it's creating higher highs. This is from the Binance. So just looking at the Binance price action. So it's actually creating higher highs. So let's check the volume. So what's with the volume of GMX? I think naglalag ako eh. Ayan, meron na.
Right.
So, hindi natin masyado maano sa daily. Check natin sa 4 hours. Yan. So, I think, GMX is gaining traction eh, in terms of volume. So, yung volume niya is consistent, hindi siya flat. No? So, consistent na may participants in the market, mga traders. Yan. So, it's actually creating higher highs, which is good somehow.
Nice.
Isa din siguro sa reason it's because of the FTX issue. contagion. So people are transferring their assets into, I mean, looking some protocols that would deliver more decentralized, leverage trading.
Nice, nice, nice. Okay,
Yun.
so the next one, yeah, anything to add, Joe? Go on.
Yeah. I'm mentioning actually the DYDX. So it's the same with leverage, decentralized leverage trading platform.
Okay. So yeah, I'll just share three more projects that I think is good sa Arbitrum, no? Kasi I just wanna make I just wanna like see on the narratives on Arbitrum kasi I just follow where people tend to go because we're not really whales. So kung saan pumupunta yung money, just follow with the money. The other thing that's like my investment thesis. So if you have other thesis, go lang. Pero this is for me. One of the projects that I'm interested on sa Arbitrum is actually Vesta Finance. So this is a low cap gem which is very risky talaga. So this is just 2.65 mil in Arbitrum. What it does, it is a over collateralized stablecoin. It's like DAI. So you deposit assets like Bitcoin, ETH, and then you could mint VST, which is the stablecoin dito, where you could use them in other protocols. You could either sell VST for Bitcoin again to leverage your position if you're bullish in Bitcoin or like ETH. So this is like DAI, MakerDAO. Yun, if you know MakerDAO, it's like this in Arbitrum, and I think it's one of the financial building blocks in each protocol. No, you need stablecoins, right, to function in a blockchain ecosystem. Second is Umami. So Umami is a institutional grade DeFi yield. So if you deposit, it's like a earning vault as well. And then if you stake your Umami, you can earn 50% of all protocol rewards. So it's called Marinate. So Marinate Umami to earn wrapped ETH. So once you stake Umami here, you're not earning Umami tokens. You are earning ETH, Ethereum, for providing liquidity and like staking and earning protocol rewards. So what this does is it's a yield vault. So we'll go around the protocol here. So yeah. Oh wait, I'm kind of connected. I think here. So it's still exchanges. The vault is not yet available though, but you could already stake Umami for here. And if people are using exchanges, the exchange here in terms of swap bridge, the transaction fees here are shared for all Umami stickers. Thirdly is Pluto's DAO. So this is the governance platform. It's like an aggregated governance platform for Arbitrum, where anything related to governance can be easily integrated here, and they could manage governance per protocol. So here you could actually stake GLP. So if you stake GLP here for PVGLP, you're actually earning higher rewards than staking in GMX. So earning GMX is okay, but if you want to earn more in your GLP, you can stake it here. Ganun. So in terms of security, make sure to check kasi this is just audit by Certec, if I'm not mistaken. So parang be mindful lang of security risk for Pluto's DAO. So this is a very new project as well. If you go check the market cap, it's open. Pluto's DAO, no? 2.68 M. So very low market cap, low market gem, but very high risk as well. Lastly is Magic. So this is like the gaming hub for Arbitrum, where it creates an ecosystem for gamers and builders. So you could sell, buy NFTs here, you can play with games, and you can also buy the token called Magic. So this is to onboard builders, talents that are into games, blockchain gaming, NFTs, and the Web3 space. Yan. So this is actually also an NFT marketplace for Arbitrum. So one of the loud NFT marketplace last time. Ayan. So more in-depth details dito, I'll try to make time sa Discord where the community can also talk and like create a fireside chat on why this is very interesting as a project. So just to get back, GMX, Vesta, Umami, Plutus DAO, Magic. Some of the things that I'm interested on in Arbitrum. Where do you buy this? Actually, it's bought in SushiSwap. Yeah, it's Arbitrum network. So ito yung projects ko sa Arbitrum. What's your projects dun sa Arbitrum, Joe?
Actually, I'm just looking at the first project, which is the GMX. Currently, no, I'm not really exploring Arbitrum yet because I'm waiting for the token so that I can be like whitelisted and
Mm,
avail the airdrop. Yeah,
ayun.
that's free money. Yeah, but
Yeah.
as what you have mentioned, no, magaganda yung mga project nung nasa sa Arbitrum. It's kind of like somehow new, no, and
Hmm.
I believe that this would gain some traction in the next market cycle. Yun.
Nice. Yep. So ayun guys, more in-depth details sa Discord natin. Make sure to follow our Discord. And ayun. Um, Additional to that, I think it's time to choose who are the three winners for our Rekt Capital Newsletter, no? Before we end. May napili ka ba, Joe?
Yeah. I think there are only three who actually commented their names. So maybe later na I
Sila
will
na.
check. Yeah, I think yung mga tao na is nasa Discord lang. So we will be announcing those people na mapili natin via random tool. So para fair yung ating pagpili. So we will check on it
Alright.
after our live, but we will be fair in choosing who will be the winner.
Mm-hmm.
So we will just announce sa Discord kung sino man yung mapili because I believe that those people who commented are members in the Discord. So guys, for those who are watching na wala pa sa Discord, you can join with us and share your thoughts, ideas so that you can have a lot of things to discover and unfold with us.
Ayun.
Yun.
And also, our alpha is there. I dropped the CoinGecko airdrop list dun sa Discord. So come check it out. Mahilig kayo sa airdrops. Just do that. And yun, that is a very alpha sheet na continuously updating. So ayun, I think that's all for it for this week. I will create time for us to do a fireside chat dun sa Discord and discuss the potential projects that I shared dito. And hopefully you learned a lot from us today. CPI, FOMC, December 13 and 14, TPI tomorrow, expect volatility. Yon. Anything
Yun.
else?
Aside from that, guys, now for those who are in the Discord already, actually we are building something, which would somehow make our community more active and engaging, later on. So just be active in the Discord. Uh, yun.
Mm-hmm. Ayun. So I think that's about it, guys. Nag-extend tayo ng 4 minutes. Apologies, but I think it was pretty interesting to share what we have insights. No, thank you, Joe, for the beautiful charts that we have as always.
Yun, and as
Daming
well,
alpha done.
yeah, meron. Yeah. So marami din kaming natutunan, no, sa iyo, Pao. So thank you
Yun.
for your fundamentals also. So,
So ayun.
guys, let's end our live na. So, thank you for watching.
Yep, and
And we
definitely
will
this is
just,
Unfold. Oh yeah, go ahead.
this is Unfold where you can connect, discover, and learn.
Yeah, we share anything cryptocurrency and the market, unfolding new crypto insights so you don't have to. See you again in our next session. Promise to be consistent already. Next week, Thursday, definitely will be here again. Tell your friends and yeah, learn and like also let's have a good discussion in Discord. See you guys there and good night, everyone.
Night.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Joe. Good night.
Good night.